Yes, people, how are we? Sound. So, solo leveling. Still obsessed with it. Still need to catch up on Dan. We're on episode 8. Episode 8, I think. Let's go. Sweet. Oh, cramp in my foot.
A mystical potion that cures all diseases.
Yeah, he's contemplating getting this for his Marge. Oh, I have a cramp in my foot.
It's magic, so there's a decent chance
Oh my
that
God, it won't
includes
go away.
eternal sleep.
It won't go away.
It only takes 3 ingredients to craft this elixir of life.
There we go.
While I don't have any of them yet,
Sweet.
I do know exactly where they are. But going back to that castle as I am now is a death wish. I need to level up more.
So you're right, you do.
Stronger. I need to get stronger.
No copyright here much.
What? You're saying you accept then?
I'm saying things have changed.
Oh, he's doing it
Raiding
now.
A handful of C-rank dungeons could benefit me, so I'm in.
Yes! Yes!
That's if you agree to one condition.
Sure, name whatever your heart desires and it's yours.
No strike team. Only you and I go in.
That's crazy.
You want the two of us
He wants all the
to
XP.
clear 19 C-rank dungeons by ourselves?
So do we have a deal?
We can't do it. Every C-rank raid requires a minimum of 8 hunters to even step through the gate.
We'll take a page out of Dong So Kwang's book. Pay people to meet the quota while we do the work.
I
But
don't know.
snuff him out.
It's a little too risky.
So think about it this way. Fewer people going in means less chance of casualties, and you know we can come out unscathed. Clearing 19 dungeons accident-free is huge. And since you're doing this to persuade your father, wouldn't a triumph like that help?
It certainly wouldn't hurt. Boss, let's do it! 19 raids! Okay,
Yes, let's
I'll
do it.
handle arranging gates and recruits.
There, sir. Is there something you need?
I'm guessing not.
Very impressive. I'd expect nothing less from an S rank, though. I was waiting for the right moment to approach you, Miss Cha. Sorry to interrupt your training, but here, please take my card.
Yoon Boonjil. When I get up to date with this, I might have to start watching
It's been
sub.
over a decade since the gates first appeared. The world has changed at a dizzying pace. Infrastructure, the economy, media, and even politics. The dungeons have affected all of those in some shape or form. Take our infrastructure. It would appear the very foundation of our lives can no longer operate without the resources found in the gates. You hunters are the only ones able to retrieve those resources, you know. Then there's the Hunters Association. The government will continue to fund them as long as there are hunters to be overseen. After all, without the association, who would assess the hunters? How would they be ranked and registered? They manage gates that don't go to auction. They handle dungeon breaks. And yet the association is nothing more than a function of the state. The ones who collect the majority of dungeon resources to keep our economy going are the guilds. Essentially a business that's been capitalizing on a market need. They're extremely wealthy because they struck while the iron was
Surely
hot.
could take a loan
It's
off this
still
guy.
burning.
Oh no, he
Just
needs
look
to
at
level
the
up, doesn't he? He
Hunters
doesn't need money.
The White Tiger Guild, the Reaper Guild, the Fame Guild, and the Knights Guild. The 5 largest in the country. They have a functional monopoly on all dungeon-related profits. Suits them fine, but I see no reason we should allow that to persist. Dungeon resources are important to everyday life. Simply leaving their collection to a group of mercenaries is out of the question. We've contributed so much to this country. Why stop now? We should handle this age of dungeons too. So we'll establish our own guild. You realize how crucial that is, right, son?
Yes, of course.
Genie's gonna be the top dog.
All that may be true, but recruiting an S-rank hunter to act as my brother's business partner is such a dicey move. Especially when I'm right here.
It'll be S rank in no time, let's be honest.
Looks like none of the extra reps count anymore. And that cursed random loot box I was offered for the secret quest isn't available now. The system only let me have one of the two. Man, there's a chance I could have gotten another item as valuable as the Demon's Castle key. But random loot boxes aren't all bad. I mean, the key to that instance dungeon came from one, so... maybe...
Pulls out a ray gun now. Bingo card?
Maybe not. With my stats as high as they are now, 3 points aren't enough to make much difference anymore. Be nice if I still had an efficient way to level up. Those C-rank raids will help, but I gotta wait on Jin'l. Oh yeah, the penalty zone. I can fight that centipede and... no. I'd have an easier time running from that thing now, but beating it? And what if I don't gain experience, because it's a punishment?
It'll be relative to level now, we'll get something bigger as a punishment.
They need hunters for a D-rank game? The biggest pro is that it's a good chance to level up. But then the con is that I'd be fighting with a strike team. Should I pass? Beggars can't be choosers.
He's going smurfing again. On his alt account.
This is frustrating.
What's happening here? Oh, Kendo.
You're too good. I didn't stand a chance.
Sure you did, but I'm not ready to lose.
I wish you were still at your best. To fight you in your prime would be an honor.
Come on, it's been a few months now. When are you gonna stop fretting over my arm? Huh?
Oh, have I got subtitles?
Another emergency summons.
What?
Low ranks get a lot of these for what amounts to running errands.
But you
Have they
answered.
been all of this
Is
time? I did not
retirement
notice.
completely out then?
Me retire? I see your point. Not only am I getting up there in age, I've got a missing limb to hold me back.
No, that's not what I meant, Master.
Well, I only lost my arm when I could have lost my life. Even though my best years are long gone, I'd really like to spend whatever time I have left helping people out.
Is he going to join them on the dungeons? Get a bit of XP share, like Pokemon? That'd be a move. That'd be a solid move.
My next raid request came in.
You know, honey, isn't it about time you considered a career besides hunting?
Not this again.
It's so dangerous.
Surely he's gonna
How
make a
many people
pact with
died in
people
the
that he
one raid
trusts.
before? And how close were you to dying right along with them?
I guess pretty close.
Daddy, up.
Unji. I hear you, but Unji is starting preschool and Unha's going to middle school, so we need the money, don't we?
I suppose, but
It'll be fine. The association makes it a point not to send lower ranks into trickier dungeons. That one incident was just an exception.
you're right. I'm sorry for making such a fuss.
I get why you do, though.
Please be careful, okay?
Well, that's a given. You know I love you.
Hey, Daddy,
Yeah? What's going on?
are you strong? Like superheroes?
Oh, you bet I am. Your daddy could beat up the scariest monster you've ever seen.
Wow, you're really strong, huh?
You have got some damn nerve! Are you going to tell me why? Don't play dumb! You wasted my time and stuck me with that interview! I caught it, by the way. You made a very good impression, so bravo. I found your answers both insightful and sincere. Oh, take your empty flattery and shove it! You should just admit that interview was supposed to be for you, not me! Well, let's recap the offer made to Chairman Go. Last I checked, they wanted a talented hunter who had great character. They also
Ring
asked
at
that he
each
be
finger.
dedicated
Mad.
to his job. With all that in mind, it doesn't sound like they
Basically,
want me
knuckle
either.
dusters. Loose.
At least you realize how sketchy you are. Oh well, it's done. So, what's this about? I'm glad I got to tell you off. That can't be why you asked to speak in person. Look behind you and you'll see a detailed report about something I thought should be brought to your attention.
The Death Note.
Eugene Construction are getting ready to launch their own guild. I heard, and the moves they've been making are pretty underhanded. They've been headhunting at my guild.
Then I suppose since you already know, I have wasted your time twice in a row now.
Yeah, well, I already know that you knew that I knew, so can we please cut the crap? I'll ask once more. What's this really about?
You haven't called lately, so I'm glad I got a hold of you. Is everything okay? Work been good? Yeah.
She's gonna come around eventually, start going on raids with him.
Makes it hard to picture you being a hunter. You're B rank, right? I know that's supposed to mean you're pretty strong, but wouldn't someone with your issues just get in the way? Come on back home and help run the family business. Your daddy's working.
Look, my life isn't yours to control. I'm a grown woman who makes her own choices, so just drop
Where
it.
in the world is all this?
You tell him.
I get in the way,
Oh.
but I want to try.
He does look completely different from the first episode, though. His voice as well. 10 times deeper, like a voice changer. I wonder if the gate they're sending him to is higher ranked than a D,
Dr. Hayin
and he's
Chad,
sending him
what
with
can
his
I do for you
friends.
today?
So
Nothing really, sir. I just want to let you know.
it all brings his power out, shows that he's stronger to him.
Here's the card he gave me.
I see.
Apparently, they have plans to
Just
launch a new guild
speculating.
soon, and we're hoping I'd join them as their guild master. So,
They have good taste. But I assume you're telling me this because you turned their offer down, right?
right, without any hesitation, sir.
Thanks for your loyalty and honesty.
Of course. Also, I noticed that President Beck was leaving your office as I was on my way in, sir. May I ask what brought him here?
I'd like to know your honest thoughts regarding Jeju Island.
Jeju Island? Why suddenly bring that up?
Because it should be discussed, not sealed off and forgotten due to our failure. But only occasional reconnaissance is done from the shore, and the public receives a single annual update about any changes. People are trying to forget it all, to wipe the site and its horrors from their minds.
Maybe, but you can't exactly blame them.
I refuse! No matter how commonplace gates may have become, or how much I get fawned over as the ultimate weapon of humanity,
Passionate
I
about
will
this.
never, and I mean never, let the memory of Jeju slip away. I can't leave that island as it is, which is why I intend to clear it in the very near future. And to accomplish that, I need you and the others to be on the same page. We have to grow stronger, gather allies, and sway public opinion in our favor.
Hence the interview and your push to train new hunters.
See, he wants a big strike team for the.
I would think that you'd want to return to Jeju. Isn't there something you left behind?
A teammate or something?
Unsuk. Byung-gu.
Ooh.
I'll beg you, if that's what it takes, just please kill them.
I'm heading out.
I can't believe you're working on a holiday. You sure keep busy lately.
Yeah, I guess.
What universe is this? You used to have some downtime after every gate because you would get injured. Is all that training paying off?
Probably. In any case, I have a stable income now. Be happy.
Okay. Hey, where's all your gear? Hello?
Don't need
Don't
it.
worry about it. See ya.
Wait, what the?
He's too nonchalant with it now.
Not like it's just a trip to the convenience store.
It's for him, that's the thing.
Since my
hiding
awakening
it
didn't
well.
affect
It's
my
too
physical
cool.
strength, my sword is useless against magical beasts.
The martial arts I've spent decades refining don't really help my magic-based powers. A seasoned swordsman like myself becoming a mage hunter is quite a twist of fate. Surely there's a reason for it. Chinu?
There we go.
Mr. Song. So it is you. Wow, I hardly recognize you. It has been a while, huh? What are the odds we just meet on the street? I gotta say, though, what happened to the gentle Jinu I used to know? It's only been a few short months, but you're like a new man.
Just a little bit.
Especially since I recall you losing your right leg. I did, but when I woke up in the hospital, it was still there. Well, I heard the White Tigers found you. Bet you anything there was a high-ranked healer among them. Whatever the case, you have way too much life to live, so it's a
He just got envy because of his arm.
That's nice of you to say. I wish you were too. Oh, well, maybe if I had gotten to a decent healer in time. But I've accepted it now. Anyway, chance meeting or not, I'm really glad I got to see you again. I've been wanting to ever since I heard you lived. Oh, so what brought you to this part of town? The association messaged me, said it's urgent. I got the message too. Huh, now how is that for a coincidence? This is quite the little reunion.
Didn't see him near enough.
You're really here.
Chewie, hey. Look at that. The gang's all here. Of course,
They're the ones that ran off.
we escaped with our lives, but sacrificed Jinu in order to do so. And Song Sheik also threatened me at sword point. No wonder he can't look me in the eye either. That aside, 5 of the 6 survivors being reunited like this makes you wonder.
Oh my gosh. This is surreal. You are Genu, aren't you?
Not even looking in the face.
I swear.
Your leg looks like it was never severed, and you're so tall. I guess you were okay the day I came to visit.
You came to visit?
Oh, just nearly dies and just hits puberty again.
We got a fine little lady in this group, fellas. Ditch that loser. Why not come get hot and heavy with me, baby?
Whoa.
I know all kinds of games. Shut your dirty mouth. This isn't a play date.
Hunters, if you step this way, I'll brief you on the unique
What's this about?
circumstances of your raid today.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Prisoners.
You all will be accompanied by 3 prisoner substitute hunters who are out on good behavior.
Substitute hunters? You expect us to fight alongside criminals?
It's true they are convicted men. However, they're here to reduce their jail time, so they shouldn't cause you grief.
This can't go
We've
well.
little choice in the matter due to the shortage of local hunters. Please understand.
For crying out loud.
It's
You'll
not.
also
It's
be
a
joined
test.
by an overseer from the association, Taishik Kong. He's B rank, so even in the worst case scenario, he'll be able to handle 3 C rank criminals with ease. So you can rest assured.
Something isn't right.
It's a
Hey, maybe you
test.
should sit this out, Chewie.
Are you bailing too?
No, I'm going.
Alright, then so am I.
Go on.
Fair enough. Yeah. Damn, it's good to be free. Even if we gotta work for it. Well, chaining us like animals. You're the good guys, so why
Look
so
at that dude.
Shut
Look
up.
at that smile.
You're chained because you're convicts.
No one's trusting
And
him.
you know what happens if you act up while the chains are off.
Why are you sending these in?
As my associate previously mentioned, I'm Taishik Kong of the surveillance.
I don't even know what crime he committed.
I'll be keeping an eye on those 3 throughout the raid, so you can relax. We'll need a leader, though. Do we have any volunteers? What do you say? Think you'd be willing to follow my lead again? Of course I would, sir. I appreciate you giving me this chance. You don't have to bow. On that day, 7 people died because of me. The magnitude of my failure cannot be understated. But 6 of us did make it out because of you. So let me say this on behalf of all the survivors. I am so grateful to you. Mr. Song, stand up, please. And what about you, Song Sheik? Do you care if I take the lead? If that's what you want, go ahead. Right.
Adam.
Well, it's settled. I volunteer to take point in today's raid. Thank you for your courage. Let's get underway then.
He's still smiling like that. Keep him away
Brace
from
yourselves,
me.
everyone. Here we go.
Next episode, let's run it through. Let's run it straight through. Might have to. Run it through.